Test 15, Topics, Lesson 57, Finding the Least Common Multiple. Remember that the least common multiple is the number that if I were to just count by, say for instance in this example, 8s and 12s and 17, it would be the first number that they would both have in common. So one way that we can do this is we can write out 8, 16, 24, 32, and 12, 24, 36, and 17, 34, and so on, and find the first number that you see that they all three have in common. Another, slightly more simple way of doing this is to factor these down all the way to their prime factorization, which is what I'm doing here. And remember, when we find prime numbers, we circle them. And 17 is already prime, so I'm going to circle it. At this point now, I make the little chart. So 8 has a 2, a 2, and a 2. 12 has a 2, so I already have a column for 2s and another column for 2s. I don't have a column for 3s yet, so it goes in its own. And 17 doesn't have a column yet. So at this point now, a 2 drops down from this column, a 2, a 2, a 3, and a 17. So now I just multiply all of those. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 17 is 408. This is faster because imagine having to have done count by 8s all the way till you get to 408. Now we're going to move on to finding the LCM of numbers that have variables. We still find the LCM of the numbers themselves the same way. So 6 is 2 and 3. 15 is 5 and 3. So that's 2, 3, 3, 5. So the LCM for the numbers is 2 times 3 times 5, which is 30. Okay, now we have to deal with the c's. So c squared and c to the 5th. If you were to make a list of these, like we've done before, we have c squared would be cc, c to the 5th would be c, 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 which means c to the 5th is the LCM. Some of you are pretty good with realizing that it's the biggest exponent carrier, which means if we do the same thing for d to the 7th and d, the LCM will be d to the 7th, but just so that you can see it, d to the 7th would be 7 of these, and d would be only one of those. Remember, you have to account for every single column, so this column would bring a d, 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 leaving us with d to the 7th. Now we just put all three of these together, and our LCM is 30 c to the 5th, d to the 7th.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.